Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back to another episode of Baltic Crusaders in EU4, and in previous episode we did a quick war against Timurids in Chagatai over here again, so we destroyed Chagatai and took more lands from Timurids, so they are now back to more of the regions where they started, I'd say, and now we are neighbouring Delhi and, well, actually we were neighbouring Yarkand already, which are guaranteed by Ming and Delhi. I see. Also, I like the Gujarat. So there's quite a few big players around here, although Yarkand is actually not a big player. It has a lot of land area, just not a lot of actual provinces and development. Anyway, let's keep on going. We're trying to increase the fleet size a little bit, so I think I'm gonna build some around there, maybe even one set of fleets there. Protestant zealots? That's not allowed. Also, let's close that for a quick moment. But yeah, I think we are going to declare war on Hungary soon, because that will bring in France. We'll have the fleet, so we can do stuff with that later. We don't necessarily need to do much with that, though. Right, so we can combine that into another Imperial army. We could even make... no, we don't have the force limit yet. No, not quite. Okay, so current reforms, we can increase our limit once again, or capacity rather. Okay, so we destroy some... Ooh, yeah, we need quite a bit of current capacity to meet the requirements right now. I mean, there are ways for us to actually lower that. There is the State House, which, let's say that we build one in every state or so especially in places where there's a lot of build slots available, and that's probably going to lower the cap, or rather the cap usage quite a bit. I don't think we need to build over there because they are mostly part of the trade companies anyway. Now then, so that might alleviate the problem a little bit, maybe take us below 3,000 again. Right, and we don't actually need to improve relations with Kham anymore. We do need to improve relations with Friesland. We need to influence them, and then... actually, is France... France is Catholic. I don't think I can excommunicate them, because they are allied with Papal State. Papal States, well, they do kind of like me. Right, so in Bornholm we are actually increasing the fleet over here, but it's just very slow. And there we got our transport fleet. Over here we are gathering up some more heavies, as well as there we are building a lot of them in various places. We'll probably have about 50 heavies fleet sooner or later. Super separatists. Alright, yeah. Let's assign these to actually do some rebel suppression. Now, how big of a rebellion are we talking about? 25,000, okay, so it's a bit more than I expected. And also we got a fair bit of troops there in case we need to fight Ming. We really need to go and take out Brussels. Oh, France is fighting... Oh, Arawak. Okay, so just some colonial wars. Never mind then. So Hungary, you were allied with... also Papal States. Okay, who would join? All of them. Alright then. Royal patronage. That would be a lot of innovativeness. A bit less taxes for quite a while though. I'll take the innovativeness anyway. Oh, Friesland is fighting a war against Aachen has color. Okay. I think I can help with that a little bit. For 10 years, we're going to give you 8 ducats per month. Probably going to increase their opinion of me quite a bit. Oh, and... hold on, are they allied with... No, they're not allied with Holland. Are they the primary target of the war then? No, they're just an ally there. Okay, and Lübeck is increasing their military size. We are a bit low on cash right now, relatively speaking. I wonder, are we ready for a war also? How's the... We got an army here, we only have one army though. How much do we have in troops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 large armies, so that's 280,000 plus another 60,000, so 340,000 men on this front alone, plus my vassals. That would be probably around 500,000 men. That's not too bad, actually. I think I can manage that. On the other hand, well, we've got a little bit of troops over here that we could utilize. Not sure if we need to, but we certainly could. Oh, we lost that trader. Do we have someone to replace them? We got colonial range, but that's not something that we necessarily need. We've got diplo reputation. Honestly, I think I'm going to take the diplo reputation right now. And just increase the skill level of that to 3. And I think still got a decent income. Although if we increase these to level 4, it's going to be rather expensive. At the same time, more points would be more points. I'm going to increase the production efficiency guy. That's another 20 ducats per month. Extra cost, but I think I can manage that. So over there, we're still gathering up the fleets. I think... Oh yeah, they're waiting for the second round of the ships, I believe. Oh, and Khan is producing fur. Not surprising, to be fair. Alright then, I'm getting fed up with those revolutionaries. I think we're going to declare the war now. I'm not sure if we are actually ready. I mean, let's have a look. They got about 400,000 men total. And I don't think we have any allies that we could call in. I mean, we barely have any allies. Friesland, Papal States. Papal State is going to be on the enemy side. Did we have... We don't have any armies in Scandinavia anymore. On the other hand... Oh no, that would just distract us. I was wondering that if we were to fight Volgas, we might be able to fight Bohemia again, but we don't actually have a border with them anymore. Or right now, anyway. You know what, I'm gonna quickly build a bit more conscription centers somewhere around here in Russia. Although we can't build all that many. Now the question is, once the separatists here in the old Timurid lands fire, where are they going to fire? And then we're going to have to use probably both of these armies to actually beat them. There's a lot of core construction underway. Now let's have a quick look at the... Oh right, the state houses haven't been completed yet. It's going to take a while. Right, so that is 30 ships now. We're waiting for 2 more ships there. There's Savoy's fighting a few nations there. Natives over there, okay. I suppose I could use that army to clear it out. And over here, I'm going to recall the colonists once again. Send over there. And then we're going to send over there, because that would be the... Oh, we still need to colonize that one as well. Well, I mean, if we can colonize these a little bit faster, then that's going to be the... thing done a little... Oh, Austria is fighting Holland. Okay, so Hungary is not part of that war. Austria is fighting... Okay, so they're fighting only Holland. Holland is fighting... Man, that is quite a war. And France is fighting yet another war in the New World. Alright then. I'm about to get a few more ships there. We've got another 10 ships here, so let's send them there. Those are gathering up Samarkand. Ooh, good. Kind of. Let's go and take care of them. Ooh, Austria has a papal controller. I can take the Diplo reputation though. And there we go, we got all the cores in here. And we can start converting everything. And it will cost a pittance. Now, can we win without an arm or without a general against the bigger army? Oh, doing pretty good. We've got insane morale. But we are going to need the reinforcements, which got there just in time. Good. Yeah, the first army is rather small in numbers right now. Okay, so Lusacia is fighting Aachen, Bremen. Okay, fighting quite a few nations, but sure. And I think we can actually keep the armies in Samarkand right now. Now then, I think... Austria is... they're not going to give up quite yet. Papal State does like us, but they would still join in a defensive war. Another option would be, indeed, since our fleet is starting to be rather big, if we were to declare war on Scotland, France would not join. Oh. Okay. They would join against Hungary. What about Isle of Man? They would join it. Oh. Oh, France has some debts. Okay, so that's why they wouldn't be joining on some of the wars. So that would be one way to find France essentially alone. Now, hey, we could get Isle of Man. And then, I mean, we do want to take some land from Scotland probably as well. We could use that as a staging ground, although we don't actually have any troops there yet. That is a problem. Although, we could probably increase the size of the transport fleet first to 40, just so that we can actually transport a full Imperial army over there. Right, so that set of fleets is over here. So that's already 40 ships, that's waiting for one more ship. That's waiting for quite a few more ships. Alright, you can go in there, get rid of them. But yeah, I mean, Hungary... I am tempted to declare the war. We got plenty of armies in here. Do we have... I think we may need to set up a admiral for this fleet. Actually, well, before I do that, let's have a look. So we got Spake Atmandos, Season Athean. Let me have a quick look at Discord. I'm going to give it Jody. That's not terrible. Oh, we are actually... Oh, since we're no longer the Curie controller, we don't have the extra... I mean, we don't need to worry about that too much. We're still 16 years ahead of time in Miltech. And we're actually about to hit the max, so we might want to develop some provinces again. Alright, we can't actually develop those. Not with manpower, or the mill points rather. Okay, now we got a little bit closer to be able to build or expand one more army. You know what? Even if we go a tiny bit over the limit, that's not really an issue. Oh, I didn't mean to build a second one. Oh well. Too late now. We'll just have to live with it. I mean, do we actually even have any armies to attach that to? Probably around... Oh, well, yeah, we've got one over there that we could attach it to. We've got some galleys over there. We don't actually have any transports in here. And the Ottomans are having a pretender. Alright then. We're a bit low on cash right now, so that's going to be a problem during the war, I think. If we declare it right now, which we still haven't, but we probably will soon. Okay, so France is no longer in a war. So if I was to declare war on Scotland, would they join? No, still not. Attitude towards... Oh, right, they like me, kind of. They don't have a huge amount of manpower, either. The Scottish diplomatic reputation is low. Oh, I see. So Scotland would essentially be pretty much real estate at this point. Still haven't gotten the ships, though, to transport an entire army. It is a matter of time, though. So we've got quite a few generals. I suppose we could get some of the generals from the Far East here. Actually, I don't think we have generals over there. We got one in here, so that would be Wolfgang. Then that one is already required, and it's technically in the correct location. So, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the fifth one? I might be blind, but hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right. So I think that one, Seaton, was the one that I didn't notice. All right then, but let's send Wolfgang over here, and it's actually a pretty good leader. As soon as that army is completed, we'll have this army over here as kind of as a reserve, and eventually we'll assign it to one of these two armies. We'll try to link up over here as soon as possible, once we declare war on Hungary. Which is not going to be far away. There we go, to get that going. I wonder, could we actually get some more conscription centers? Because I know that now we are going to have a small problem with that. We're at 20 over our limit, so it's not actually not that bad, but it's still not good. But now the armies are ready. Time to declare war. France and Austria, and everyone will join that. Actually, let's... Just one more thing before we declare the war. Well, actually, we can just do that during the war. It's going to be easier to see that. Anyway, just imperialism. Good old. I don't think they have a huge fleet around here, so Trebizond fleet and my fleet can probably take care of the Hungarian fleet. Although Papal State will have some fleet. But now, let's have a look at the... Actually, probably easier to still see in the ledger, but war enemies. Just looking at the manpower. So France is out of manpower. Hungary has 20,000 manpower, and they don't have a huge army. Austria is out of manpower. Papal State is out of manpower. French Peru is very low on manpower. They don't have much of an army either. Strasbourg has probably about full manpower, actually. And French Colombia has no armies, but a lot of manpower. So French Colombia is actually the one that has the biggest manpower pool there. But not the biggest army. Anyway, so we need to seize down these forts as soon as possible over there. Utilize this as a reserve unit there. These armies can move in here. And this army... Oh, you'd want to go all the way around. I think we'll wait for a few moments then. Now these armies... I'm going to start moving towards that fort. Basically I want to, as I stated, I want to connect or get myself a corridor here so I can combine that army to one of these two and then work together with armies a little bit better, hopefully. Okay, so we won that battle. We'll probably send the fleet down this way. They got a lot of heavies there. Revolutionary ideas are still spreading. And we'll probably use a fair bit of artillery barrages here to get the sieges done even faster. I mean, it's already starting at 49% in a lot of the places, but still. Making it quicker is going to make this war go a lot faster. And basically what I'm going to do in this war, I'm going to take a fair bit of land from Hungary. I will probably take out, like, Belgium area from France. And then, well, Austria I'm probably not going to take anything. Or, well, maybe money from Austria and Papal State. But other than that, there's not a huge amount of enemies, actually. But if we have a look at the... Okay, they got a lot of artillery, actually. I mean, we got a decent bit of artillery as well. Actually, we got about as much artillery as they got artillery and infantry together, but... You know... We are basically Russia. So there's that. Let's break the walls in there. That's 2 more conversions done. Get started on a few more. Actually, I suppose I could send this one to siege down that province. And Ethiopia is wanting to... Ooh. Malindi, Karag, and Jampur. Okay then. But yeah, I think I can actually walk up there already. As soon as I get that fort, I can walk between places. I can use a little bit of money to alleviate the problems with the natives there. Right, we can walk through there now. I wonder where they are heading with that army. So over there, we can't actually move in there. Are they going to try to break that? Industrial Revolution. Oh. Okay. This changes everything. Native Rising in Khan. Cluster Revolution. Because we could recall that and send it down here. I'm going to relocate you there. It's going to be rather costly with the colonies for a little while, but I think I can manage that. Right, so the fleets over there are a problem. You can move there. You can move there. I'm going to move you this way, so... Oh, they're moving back to... Hold on. Oh yeah, they are moving back there. Okay, that's another siege done in just about a month. Actually, we could walk around there, kind of. Well, not really. They're still moving about here. Let's go to the fort there. To deny them the territory. Okay, so Lübeck is using their fleets there. We do have the 40 heavy ships fleet here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you to hunt enemy fleets in the Atlantic. Yeah, it's North Atlantic. Okay then. Off you go. Hopefully you find some prizes there. Reformation of the army. How much of army tradition do we have right now? 90. But I suppose I could get a bit more. Also, with the inner nativeness that we have, we... Ooh, Seetham just died. Well, that's unfortunate. I suppose I could hire a new general, for example, for this army. Oh, well, we got already 2 generals over there. We do have 2 generals over here. I suppose we could get a 3rd general somewhere around here, because we got a lot of armies in here. Maybe for this army, then. So, I think we're going to give another one to colonists. It's not too bad. We can move there. Right, so we'll combine it with that army. Right, so let's have a look at the industrialization. Started over there. Well, that's handy. But yeah, it's going to be spreading into our lands. It's just going to take a long while to spread, but that's going to increase our tax and 25% manpower modifier. Oh my... Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a huge manpower pool by the end of the game. Right, I think... Well, we do have quite a few armies over here, but we do have... So I'm going to send you down that way. Wait, is Tuscany fighting a war? No, they just have an army over here. Not sure why, but they do. Can't actually move there, but we can move there. Basically have a northern front here, and then the eastern front. So we'll combine those 2 armies. You can move westwards. Gujarat and Mamluks are fighting, and we can continue converting provinces. Now, we didn't actually fight any battles yet. Only battles that have been fought are naval battles so far. We haven't taken the capital, but that's not going to be a problem, let's be honest. Okay, we got the 4 siege down there. Excellent. We're going to move you down to Oltenia. Oh yeah, it is Oltenia. Alright then. You can go Bukovina. You can combine that into another army. And I'm going to move you to the fort there. Ooh, they got 70,000 men there. They can't cross the straits, though. They can go to Constantinople, though, which actually does not have the best fort. And we can't afford upgrading it yet. Now, we got 120,000 men here. We could easily... Ooh. Okay, we won the battle there. We took a fair bit of casualties, though. Mission settings... repair threshold... Slightly damaged. You should head back to repairs every now and then. Did we... No, that's not ready. We do have a fleet over here that is ready, though. No, we don't see any enemy armies here yet. Mostly waiting for some of the forts to be sieged down. Which, this was actually one of them. Alright then, well, we'll keep it there just until the more western parts of the front there have been sieged down. You can go there. I suppose what I could do... I'm going to siege down this one, although... the Hungarians are taking a lot of attrition there, let's be honest. They are now moving down west. The old researchers are not wrong. Oh, we lost the Battle of Coast of Shetland. Oh, right, that was my light ships. I suppose that makes a bit of sense. Let's go and siege down the mountain fort there real quick. Now, they do have a large army there, but even these two armies together should be enough. And Krakow has been sieged down, excellent. And we got some allies that have been attached to this army. Slowly but surely we are making our way towards the enemy capital, so that's going to give us the war goal. I think we're going to have to send these two armies to intercept that Hungarian army in Constantinople. And the revolutionary ideas are still spreading, which is slightly irritating. Actually, we can probably use this as a reinforcements over there if need be. Okay, well, it's already 85%. It's probably going to spread out or be victorious soon enough. Ooh, they got a lot of armies over here. We may need to turn our attention down that way sooner rather than later. Okay, that's another siege completed. We could easily send 80,000 men there, but is that going to be enough? They got quite a bit actually, so no, I don't think it's going to be enough. On the other hand, well, this siege is going to be done soon. Especially if we do that. Okay, it didn't work. Actually, we got 120,000 that we could easily start sending north to counter the sieges there. Or break the sieges, rather. Now then, did we... Oh, they managed to slip away since I wasn't paying attention. Of course they did. Right, so we are sieging that. We are doing a lot. We may need to actually slow down a tiny bit here. Also, we are quite a bit over time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.